Hey y'all, welcome back to DBsCardBlitz. We are here today with a brand new release, the 2025 Luminance. This is actually one of my favorite early season releases. The college uniforms are still on card for the rookies. However, it's, in my opinion, one of the nicer releases. It's just regular cardstock, not Optichrome, but I would argue it's probably one of the nicer, just regular cardstock lines that Panini puts out. I got my order from Dave and Adam's Card World, Buffalo, New York. Check them out. With my order, I got a free pack of, this is actually a 2011 score. So I don't even know. That was so long ago. I don't remember who the rookies were. I know nothing. So let's see what is in this 2011 score. There you have Rashad Mendenhall. Wow. Darren McFadden. This might have been before they put all the old guys in here. Derek Johnson. Hot rookies, DeMarco Murray. Wow. And then rookie there, Reggie Wayne. All right, that was my free gift with my order. Now let's jump into this Luminance. I did purchase a Luminance last year. Really enjoyed it. Now with Luminance, there are 10 cards per pack. 4 packs per box. And so here's what we've got. And there will be expected to receive 3 autographs and 1 memorabilia card. So let's see what we can find. Alright, so declare just the last name on the front. Now, you can see with the photography here, I think Luminance always looks, and they have both vertical and horizontal cards. Here's a Bo Nix horizontal. And we have our first numbered card, Jerome Bettis. That is 66 out of 100 on the horizontal. The green there. And then another numbered card out of 249. Looks like a maroon. That's Kyle Williams for the Patriots. And we have our first signature, and it is an NIL signature. For a Texas Longhorn, future signatures, Colin Simmons. Alright, well, that's a new one for me. It's my first NIL. Hopefully he turns into somebody worth having. Interesting for our first auto. And we have an insert Savage, Saquon Barkley. Nice looking card there. And then we get our rookies at the back. Pierce. James Pierce for the Falcons. Harold Fannin Jr. for the Browns. And Zy Alexander for the Seahawks. on the horizontal. All right, so we're 1 for 1 on autographs. Pretty cool. Got it. NIL, my first one. Hopefully it turns out to be a good one. Who knows? All right, pack number 2. Daryl Singletary, Khalil Shakir, second-year card. Devon Chain, Josh Allen. So yeah, the photography, very nice. Very, very nice. So I would argue they didn't really need photogenic. That's out of $2.99. If we already had that, Harold Fannin Jr. All right, sleeve that up. And here is auto number 2. That's out of 700. Okay, I guess Elijah Arroyo for Seattle. Out of 700, Panini. Boy, that's... I guess you're throwing a number on them. It's not very limited, but all right. So that's actually a rookie auto. And we have a beautiful fusion. Man, these really pop. With Justin Jefferson. Take that. Well, that fusion really pops this year. Love the color. Very nice. Then a couple rookies. Mr. Franklin. Mr. Tesla. And Amika Ibuka. I think he's actually supposed to be pretty good. My horizontal there. Alright, 2 down. This pack feels a little thicker. Might have our memorabilia. Right. Troy Franklin. Put that in there. Jordan Addison laying out. Horizontal. Yeah, I really don't think Panini needed to do the photogenic. These pictures are pretty awesome. At least I think. Patrick Mahomes. The cardstock is very nice. It certainly feels thicker than the score. It's not a 55 point by any means, but it's pretty nice. And there's another. It's out of $2.99. Leonard Williams. And then we have our memorabilia. XL jerseys. That's Brian Thomas. Second year. No doubt it is not from any game or specific event. Brian Thomas Jr. Nice card there. Engaged, Max Crosby. Insert. And then a couple more rookies. Ricky White, Seahawks. Cale Mullings, Tennessee. Rondé Gadsden for the Chargers. Last pack. So we should have one more auto. Let's see what we can come up with here on our final pack. Jared Goff. Jerome Ford. Horizontal. Eddie George. Jerry Jeudy. Ooh, look at that. That is fancy. What do we have here? We have a Luke Lashy, and that is out of 50. That's pretty cool. Nice. Got the sparkle there. And our final autograph, Xavier Legette. And that, we need to sleeve this up immediately. That is out of 15. Very, very cool. We are actually just going to pop that into a magnetic case. Taking the time to remind everybody, I am a Card Shells affiliate. Check out the description on the video for the link. Use the link for your purchase of $50 or more, and a discount code will be added. Receive $10 off your first order of $50 or more. I especially like their mag cases, the 35 out of 15 on the Xavier Legette second year card. Really like these 55 and 35 point. They have a soft sleeve inside of them, so they fit perfectly. You don't have anything jumping around. That is a cool looking card. That's awesome that we not only got an autograph, but got one numbered to 15. That's great. Let me kind of slide them in here. Awesome. And what else do we have? Holy smokes, I'm going to need another case. Now we have Abdul Carter numbered to 10. Man, we are firing on all cylinders. First to 15, now to 10 on the Abdul Carter insert. Slide that in there. Immediately into the mag case. Look at that, folks. 4 out of 10 on the dynamic Abdul Carter. Green, or probably emerald, I would imagine. That really pops, that green with that Penn State uniform. Awesome. We got 2 good ones. And here we have Jack Sawyer, rookie, as well as another rookie, Kyle McCord. And it's Abdul Carter again, just his base card. Giants expecting big things out of him. All right. Hey, I tell you what, everybody, this was, as I said when we started, I do enjoy Luminance. It's a fun rip. You get the numbered cards. A lot of fun. 3 autos and a memorabilia. And so I guess I didn't realize how many numbered cards we would get, but we got quite a few. You know, with our autos, we have the NIL. So Colin Simmons, hopefully he's a player. A little bit of Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks, and that is numbered to 700. That's cool. Jerome Bettis was numbered to 100. A couple rookies to 249. 299. Luke Lachey. Jim Lachey. Oh, it's Jim Lachey's son. Wow, look at that. Okay, there we go. Very cool. It's out of 50 on the sparkle. And Leonard Williams out of 299. Brian Thomas Jr. was our XL jersey. Not from any specific game or event. The two heavy hitters, Xavier Legette, second-year star receiver from Carolina. Hoping Bryce Young continues to develop. That was out of 15. 1 out of 15. And I would argue, even though it's not an autograph, Abdul Carter. 4 out of 10. Hard to see there. On the dynamic with the green or emerald, whatever you want to call it. Both of those immediately into the card shells. Magnetic hard case with the soft sleeve inside. Safe and secure. I'll probably have those up on eBay, I would guess. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. This was a fun little rip with the 2025 Luminance. As always, would appreciate any like, comments, shares, subscribes. Always appreciated. Let us know how we're doing. Check out the link for the card shells stuff. Great company to work with. Fast shipping. Very reasonable prices. So I'm a big fan. I'm a big believer in them. So check out the link if you would. Also got the order from David Adams Card World. Check them out. And don't forget, coming up first weekend in September 6th, I believe, this Saturday, will be the Med City Sports Card Fall Show. So I will have a table at that show at Chip Shots Saturday morning, September 6th. So be sure to mark your calendar for that. As always, thank you everybody for watching. Much appreciated. We will catch you later, y'all.